Okay, people. King America is back in the building. And yes, today is June the 8th at shit, I forgot what time it is. Probably about 2 o'clock. Hold on. 2:58, baby, to be exact. 2:58 on June 8th. I'm just sitting here outside of the yoga shop, and yes, I cheated again. But I ain't had no food though in 16 days. Today is the 16th day of the 90-day fruit fast. It started on May the 22nd. I'm still juicing, getting my juicing on. But the temperature got outrageously hot around here. When my body drops down to a certain area by fasting, the temperature of the whole, planet drops down. So you know where your melanin people fit in and who we are versus who the other people are, right? This is just another small demonstration of the powers of Emperor. I am the Emperor because my responsibility is to keep the weather and keep the planet cool and keep it running right through what I eat. Now, if you destroy yourself with eating too much foods, and then other people will come and control your mind because your mind becomes vulnerable. Like in the movie The Golden Child. They said we have to force him to eat. Y'all watch this movie with Eddie Murphy. There's a lot of details in that movie. Especially if you're a star seed and the things that's been happening to me, they've been doing to you. They doing all of us because we threaten their way of life. Because we are the truth by what we know to be truth. We are the reasons why people do Ramadan. Because of what's happening inside of our bodies. Affects all of the bodies. See, all of this is just study, people. It's the studying of the sun, which is the body of a real human being. Bob Marley. What did that number 9 tell you? We know what did he say? We're sick and tired of the ism trizim game, dying to go to heaven in the Jesus name. We know what we understand. A mighty God is a living man. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So now you see the light. Come on, stand up for your right. Y'all better get up. Now, as you can see, New York, y'all finna get hit. Probably with a little snow or probably with a little ice on the road. Remember, I can shut this motherfucker down anytime I please. You understand me? You already know I'm pissed off. So, I'm just saying, free the earth. Free the earth, man. And I won't do what I'm going to do. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I send your ass back to the Stone Ages, back to the Ice Age, You'll come outside, everything be frozen. Like, what's happening? Y'all pissed off the emperor. Y'all want to play a game, right? The scheduling who can get the head of the emperor and who is going to be the parents of the child that is the emperor of the universe. Because in some type of way, the sun and the moon is his balls. His balls, nigga. Both of them. And he's directly connected to it and in control of everything in his body. How'd that shit get set up like that? It wasn't from no white motherfucking Jesus of Christ or no white anything. That's melanin, and that shit happened in the womb, in the celestial lights of the mother gods. They make the decision on who stands where and who's going to do what. They have to be correct in the spirit and knowing the spirit of this person and knowing that this person can never be subjected to doing things that is not rightful. I can't give you this position if you're not a rightful person that I already know that's rightful, right? That would be dumb, right? Wouldn't it? So people are granted certain positions even though they not even knowing they being granted this position when you're being reborn on this earth. You was granted your position in a light world that's connected to this, that's before flesh is even, flesh would not exist without that light world. Because the actual light world controls your breathing, controls the earth, controls everything that's in physical form. It's controlled by the light world. You see what I'm saying? So, we're in a position now to where certain people are granted certain positions due to the makeup of what's inside of their bodies and what they're connected to. You see what I'm saying? So you would say, but then why do they say all Aries is supposed to be the leaders and the way they lead? Why is the different zodiac signs, which is connected to the planets, right? Why they all seem to have different characteristics? You see what I'm saying? And for some reason, they can't even get around the characteristics. From what I found out in doing over 200,000 people in numerology and doing they, come on, man. Can't nobody dodge they shit. Like, why you can't dodge your shit? Why you can't do what a Taurus do, but being a Capricorn? But be like a Taurus, man, I can't tell you, but you do the same thing, but you do Capricorn shit. Why can't you change? Now looking at this. Now, in everything, there's an order, right? Now, if the head came first, right? The head means that where thought comes from. Who thought the thought first? Because sometimes you think that you're thinking a thought, but the thought is coming from somewhere else before it even hits your mind. You see what I'm saying? And that's part of the MK Ultra, the satellites that's hitting you on top of your head and controlling and programming the thoughts where they need you to be. The effect bureau, whatever you call it, to keep you from falling in love with this certain woman. Because if y'all fall in love, they know they won't be able to break y'all apart because of the love You see what I'm saying? And they need you to do a job for them because of who you are and the power that you hold. They don't need you to be in love. They need you, hey man, fuck that bitch, keep on going because we need you over here. It's a bigger war. And the person in the middle, which is some of our, a lot of our brothers and sisters, and you in the middle of a war that ain't gonna never end, because when I come after you, I come after you forever. Forever. You see what I'm saying? Because my laws are always the same. Why my laws are the same? Because when you know that you don't need much to be happy, when you know you don't need much for happiness, that right there, right, it makes you say, well, goddamn, well, what is the greediness? Why you being greedy? I'm happy just sitting here in the light thinking, what the fuck is wrong with you? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, put it this way, my laws will always be for a free world. Always. Why? Because I know if you do anything besides a free world, that means you're trying to live off of chaos. Now we're in 2016 and they got shit on the TV for the little kids, training their minds. While y'all doing some bullshit, smoking out in the back, doing what the fuck you doing, mine ain't going nowhere. You ain't thinking about nothing revolutionary. You in the back doing some bullshit, talking about gossip. Who did what and what Jay-Z did in basketball, football. That's conversation that goes nowhere, ever. Who gives a fuck if you remember all the football players from the college? Who gives a fuck how much sports you know? You silly, dumb motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So, while you're in the back doing that, on the TV screen in the house, they're being trained to some shit that's coming on Disney, talking about, are you kids ready for some more chaos? We'll be back in 15 minutes for some more chaos. Now, they're teaching your children that chaos is good. Why? Because the undisciplined motherfucker, they just want any type of energy. They don't want the energy that deals with God. They just want energy. They just want you to scream. That's why they whipped the slaves. That's why they whipped them. Whack, you to scream. Ah! And they fill up off of that scream, that pain. They get, it's like the Highlander. When you chop a person's shit off, right? Lightning and thunder goes in the sky, and you receive the power of that person's spirit and soul. If you can grab it and get it, well, not versus the movie, but in real life. If you can get it without the real source of that actual spirit, body, soul person get pulled back by his own peoples, the other people trying to pull your shit. They trying to find out which way your spirit, they trying to grab your spirit and put it back in their light system, in their conversations. You be the one being thrown around in their conversations and shit and locked up in their ass, which is hell. Because they be down there thinking and pulling you down from being in heaven, in the head. They in their butt pulling you from here. This is where the shit is. This is where the show is. That's why Aries is born in Gad. What is Gad? Santos Bonanacci, another Aries brother, stated that Gad is heaven and is in the head. It is in here, the eye. Just think of, just gonna call a little bit of lightning and thunder. Don't panic, people. It was just a cool down. I took it down from 16 degrees. One bowl. All the way to New York. All the way to 6 down. It was all at 97, 80. It was a big old red dot of everybody. I thought about burning you motherfuckers up, but I was like, not yet. My ancestors. I'm in here too, but I'm still taking orders from a higher source. But I'm in here too. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, nigga, y'all know where I was raised, nigga. Y'all already know. You already know what type of spirituality I got. I'm not fucking playing, homeboy. Either y'all gonna free this shit up and get rid of rent and get rid of paying for electricity and get rid of paying for any motherfucking thing. Y'all gonna be up shit's motherfucking creek. Now that's real talk. You ain't gonna no more go fishing. Ain't no more summertime. Ain't no more nothing. I'm shutting it down. You understand me? So, y'all can play the games all you want to about making it into a show. See, I can go so deep into the minds of the people behind the scene that after when the video go off, they be mad as fuck. Cause they like, damn, nigga, how this nigga know everything we doing? Fuck. Think about it. When you think, it all goes back to the source. So no matter what the fuck you thinking about, bitch, I pick all that shit up in the darkness. All those thoughts be going around like this. I'm just listening to you motherfuckers. Stupid motherfuckers. And then you think in your mind, you say, what would make a person do this? Now you see they fighting over power. You see they can run out of energy and die right on the spot. They can just run out of energy and just die. Real talk. So, you see what they're afraid of, right? Being stiff-necked, paralyzed, opening of the lion's mouth, being paralyzed like this with the energies of the real motherfucking Elohim. You understand me? They scared of the original powers of the original gods. Because they like this. We're going to back the fuck up and we're going to make them fight each other over some shit we created. You see what I'm saying? We created this bullshit, said we're going to make them fight over each other over a bullshit religion. But even the religious people who's fighting, they know they're not fighting over no religion. They fighting over a way of life. Because they say, fuck it. I might have a child, and my child might pop up and be the holy one. You see what I'm saying? We had it to where every time I ascended, or people like me ascended, we went in a circle. And we knew where we was going to end up, who our parents was already going to be. They destroyed all of that shit. We came, why you think King Tutankhamun, I guess that's one of my ex-bodies I have, King Tutankhamun, right? Why do you think he was the fucking emperor at 13 years old? So to say, the people didn't understand, that nigga, he's 13 years old. But y'all don't understand, this motherfucker smart as fuck. It ain't got nothing to do with his age, motherfucker. That nigga been around since the beginning of time, stupid. You see what I'm saying? So, certain people understood it. Now look, now say you got people who can become lost in time, who can become dumb to the truth, by having parents fueling them with dogmas of lies. Because remember, the greats always is family members. Brothers, sisters, cousins. And people get jealous at other people just because of who they are. You understand me? You see it clogged it right up, right away. I'm just showing you something real quick. Cause y'all got me pissed off. Y'all over there playing games like y'all don't know what time it is. You understand me? And I don't have time for this shit. Okay, now back to what I was saying. People get jealous. A sister can get jealous of a sister. A brother can get jealous of a brother just because of the shit. Remember, Scorpio and Moon. That's me. I have my Scorpio and my Moon, meaning that the sex god. If I shut down my internal sex organ energies and I shut them down, nigga, and I do some shit, guess who else sex organ shit gonna shut down too? And you ain't gonna have a thought in your head about it. You'll be like, I don't even got the urge. Shit. And some of you motherfuckers be like, nigga, my shit won't even get up. That's the way the shit goes. Right? It's the power. Meaning that the head that you connected to will disconnect from your ass and shut your ass down. That's why it was about respect and it was about following orders. And it was about playing games. We don't play games. Only games we play are for fun. That's it. They flip the games into, because like I told you before, once you decide to play a game, you don't know if that game is for real or for fake. You see what I'm saying? You chose to play a game when you didn't know if it was real or fake. So they made slavery into a game. Now you motherfuckers out here playing the game of slavery. It's raining right now, baby. Here it comes. Right when I'm about done, too. It's just dropping down. Just trying to get it right. Man, I gotta walk around with my sun cocked. You see what I'm saying? I gotta cock my sun. Real talk. Why? Because you motherfuckers think it's a game. Ain't no white supremacy. I don't get, you don't understand. When you dealing with a spirit like mine, I don't go for no type of anything unjust, unslavery, unnothing. When I find my enemy and find out why that's my enemy, do you know what I'm going to do to you? When the lights go out, whenever, I'm going to get you. You understand that? That's my spirit. Because I don't deal in righteousness. It's just like some people on the planet living free, right? And another group of people is slaving and working hard, while the other group of people is eating grapes and shit. Hey, John, let's read it. What do you think about the Precipice Project? You think we should build it a little larger? I will blow your shit off the back of your shit. I will be at your house. I will be in the bushes. You understand me? Y'all better grasp the spirit I'm giving you, because we, my people, we ain't no joke. And the time is up. Satan, everybody worshiping the devil, and everybody eating wrong. Because if you eating wrong, it's putting you on the frequency of the enemy. You understand me? We got to eat right and change our diets. You have to get on the one frequency to understand the shit again. Because I got a lot of shit I can tell you. I'm waiting until we get to the land so I can open up. But this the 2016, like the brother said, this is the number 9 year I am the number 9. My destiny is the number 9. I'm on psych number 8. Just like Malachi Z. York. Same thing. Right? He was born on June 26th. I was born on March 26th. Same shit. He said about the 8, we look for loyalty. We can't find loyalty because once a group of people find out that all they need is this from you, and I can go build a computer and some other shit, once I take the energy from these motherfuckers, these old motherfuckers who don't know what they got inside their body and inside their voice and inside their solar plex, I can go snatch it from them, put them on drugs, so they automatically feed it to me intravenously through the TV and through the frequency waves that surrounds them. I can fly helicopters over their head while they're in meditation and fuck their whole meditation up because I'm of a different type of frequency than what's inside the body that's connected to the melanin. Right? So now you're feeding them your fears and your emotional energies to keep them alive while they're eating grapes, building shit, staying calm, which is the key, which they're doing. You never see them out of... You ain't never seen... When have you seen a pale face going off or going crazy? You don't see them going crazy because they already know. Nigga, I'm gonna need everything I got, and I can't blow it out being angry because I know that they gonna come get us one day. So I need this energy in my... I need all this shit. I'm not finna be screaming. But I'll make them scream. I'll make them think that passion is the way. The passion. You gotta have passion when you speak it. Passion. All that shit is natural. It don't need no help. It don't need for you to go inside of your mind and turn on your passion. First you're talking like this. Now you're talking like that. No, motherfucker. You talk the way you feel. However you feeling at that point in time, that's the way you speak. It ain't got to be passion behind it. What the shit, the passion should come from what the fuck you said. Not how loud your voice is. Not how you showing your... What did you just say, motherfucker? Maybe what the passion in that shit? We in the passion. We got to get the passion of the words, my people. Oh, it's coming now. Here come the storm now. I'm sorry, New York, for the ice and the weather that's changing over there. That's coming y'all way. A couple other places. My bad, dog. I got to do this real quick. I'm going to do way more demonstrations than this. This is just the beginning. The longer I see money, the longer I got to pay rent, the longer I see white supremacy and people, the longer I see people needing passports to go places, the longer I see borderline, the longer I see the world in the state that it's in, everybody in fucking trouble. You know what I'm saying? Look in my eyes, nigga. Everybody is in motherfucking trouble. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with you. You understand me? Because this deals with the birth and the rebirth of your spirit and soul. You're not going to think about it. Think of a child, right? This is finna cut off in a minute. But think of a child, right? Controlling you. A retarded fucking stupid child trying to control you. And your motherfucking light source, which is connected, just to show you're connected to the melanin, shows that you've been around longer than this other motherfucker, period. In spirit and anything else. Or you wouldn't even be connected to the melanin. That's how you tell the real from the fake. You understand? We're not looking for a tan. We are the tan. But anyway, black power, peace, love, and light. And hold on, because I'm finna tear some shit up real quick. Hello, motherfucker.